this on? Okay, there we go. First off, I want to acknowledge that we are so lucky to be gathered here today on the traditional unceded territory of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. Second of all, I want to thank you all for coming out and supporting such an important cause, and something that's so important and personal to me. Last year, in grade 11, well, my name's Taylor, for those of you who don't know me, and I am a high school senior at Langley Fine Arts School, where I major in music. And last year, when I was in grade 11, the year started off totally normal. I'm really busy. I love dance and theater and music, but it got to be too much, and I was doing too much, and I burnt myself out, and I fell into a spell of depression. And when I was in that dark place, I didn't know what to do or who I could turn to. It's such a topic, mental health is such a topic that there's a stigma around that we don't talk about it, and we're scared to reach out when we need help. So I put on a face and I pretended like everything was fine for about a month until my family realized that something was wrong. And they encouraged me to reach out and seek professional help. And honestly, I was very against the idea at first. I was like, no, I don't need to see a therapist or anything. I'm fine by myself, whatever. No, it wasn't true. But then my mom said something to me that I will never forget so long as I live. She's here in the audience today. Hi, Mom. Yes, round of applause for my mom. But she asked me, well, you want to feel better, right? You want to feel like yourself again. And I said, yeah, Mom, of course, whatever. How you talk to your mom. She said, well, then you owe it to yourself to try every possible option. And so that really stuck with me. So I went and I saw a therapist, and that didn't work out. But then I ended up seeing a psychologist. And me and this one psychologist, we really clicked. And what she said made sense to me. And it just helped so much. And with this specific psychologist, I started what's called CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy. And it sounds super scary, but it's not at all. It's just me and my psychologist hanging out for like an hour or so, and we talk about what it is I'm feeling and what I can do to help these feelings and just better myself. And as much as that helped, the biggest thing that changed from that was I started speaking openly with my friends and my family about what it was I was going through. And I was shocked by the results, because every single person that I talked to had some sort of personal connection, whether it was themselves personally struggling with their mental health or it was through a family member or friend. Everyone could relate in some way. And I was so confused because I felt so alone when I was depressed. I didn't realize that everyone could relate. It doesn't make sense. A topic that affects us all should not be so taboo. So I made it my goal, my mission, to do what I can to speak out and help other people who are struggling with their mental health. So I started speaking openly, and I got involved with a program called Living Works and their Assist program, and I got certified in suicide intervention, which is really, I would 110% recommend that course. These skills are things that we need to deal with because suicide is something that happens. And after that course, I got involved, I got recommended to be a speaker with Jack.org, which is an incredible nationwide organization, which I will be speaking a little bit about later. But through Jack.org, I go and I speak at high schools, universities, and community centers, and I teach young people on a peer-to-peer basis of what is mental health and how can we be there for ourselves and others. My latest project has been this, Let's Face It. And the idea came from not only my passion of mental health, but I am so lucky to be surrounded by so many incredible musicians and artists every day in the theater community and at my school, Langley Fine Arts, which I'm so lucky to attend. And I'm going to be so sad to leave Oh, man. Anyways. But I see these people, and I see how they use their arts, their dance, their photography, their writing as an outlet for these feelings, but also the stress that they put on themselves to succeed on these things can be just as damaging to them. So I was inspired by them to put this together. I'm so excited for you guys to see what these kids have put together and really just take a moment to see what it is that they are expressing. They are being vulnerable on the stage, and they've created some incredible, incredible things. Also, they are all each incredible, incredible people. These are my favorite people in the world. So I hope you enjoy this show. Thank you. There we go. Okay. No one will tell you about the limit they put on how long you can grieve. No one will warn you when you're winning just how heavy a lost love can be. Oh no, they do not tell you about the friendships that you'll lose once the lights are dimmed down, or how humble you'll feel about your past bliss once the tables have turned around. But I want to tell you I got through the hardest of times on my own. I made some mistakes, I made a few, but I've learned that I am strong. And just because it hurts doesn't mean it isn't worth it. And even if it stings, it's just a temporary thing. I'm not saying that changing won't cost you love or make you cry, but it'll all make sense when the growing pains subside. Nothing can shield you from the silence nights spent on his side of the bed, praying for help to please stop crying. My life just got turned on its head. Oh, they fail to explain how complex love is, like why I mostly miss him as a friend, or how big of a blow it was for my ego that she might be better for him. But I want to tell you I got through the hardest of times on my own. I made some mistakes, I made a few, but I've learned that I am strong. And just because it hurts doesn't mean it isn't worth it. And even if it stings, it's just a temporary thing. I'm not saying that changing won't cost you love or make you cry, but it'll all make sense when the growing pains subside. And just because it hurts doesn't mean it isn't worth it. And even if it stings, it's just a temporary thing. I'm not saying that changing won't cost you love or make you cry, but it'll all make sense when the growing pains subside.
taught me the courage of stars before you left. How light carries on endlessly, even after death, with shortness of breath. You explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful it is to even exist. And I couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find a pen. I'd give anything to hear you say it one more time, that the universe was made just to be seen by my eye. And I couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find an end. I'd give anything to hear you say it one more time, that the universe was made just to be seen by my eyes. The shortness of breath, I'll explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful it truly is that we exist.
Someone just came in the door, like no one I ever saw before. I feel I don't know where you came from. I wish I did. I feel so dumb. I feel your swagger and your bearing and the just right clothes you're wearing, your short hair and your dungarees and your lace-up boots and your keys. Oh, your ring of keys. I thought it was supposed to be wrong, but you seem okay with being strong. I want. You're so. It's probably conceited to say, but I think we're alike in a certain way. Your swagger and your bearing and the just right clothes you're wearing, your short hair and your dungarees and your lace-up boots and your keys. Oh, your ring of keys. Do you feel my heart saying hi? In this whole luncheonette, why am I the only one No, I mean handsome. Your swagger and your bearing and the just right clothes you're wearing, your short hair and your dungarees and your lace-up boots and your keys, oh, your ring of keys. I know you. I know you. I know you.
In the morning when I wake and the sun is shining through, oh, you fill my lungs with sweetness and I fill my head with you. Shall I write it in a letter? Shall I try to get it down? Oh, you fill my head with pieces of a song I can't get out. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I take you to a moment where the fields are painted gold and the trees are filled with the memories of the feelings never told? When the evening pulls the sun down and the day is almost through, oh, the whole world it is sleeping, but my world is you. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh.
They thought they were made for each other, won't be thinking of one another, never thinking just for 1 second. She take a different attraction. We don't want them, we don't want them, we don't want them, oh no. We don't want them, we don't want them, we don't want them, oh no. We can't go on without you. I can't go on without you. Can't go on without you. Yeah. I can't go on without you. Oh, so what's the point of breaking my sweet heart? She wanted me to let down my guard. Well, you know what they say, it's better that way, so you better hush and walk away. I can't go on without you. I can't go on without you, oh no. Go on without you. I can't go on without you, baby. Yeah. She loves me. She loves me now. She loves me. My love don't love me. Oh, so what is left but a broken man? 'Cause nothing hurts like a woman can.
Hello. Hi, I'm Izzy. I have a little blurb that I'm gonna sing. I wrote this song. It's a blurb, just kidding. That was a lie. It's called Palpable Feelings, and it's about anxiety, but I say really strange words just to describe that. So, try and figure it out. Palpable feelings, stasis of being constantly dragged behind the ankles of some random dude, and man, I'm reeling, I'm tripping on guilt and snorting regret, mucked in the head, still dealing in janky promises, eating peeled skin like fruit roll-ups. I'm rolling present myself proper, but appropriate levels of laughter, I crank past a threshold to repel certain questions, and I'm cloaked in the juices my defensive art uses, secreting a varnish as it pushes the artist through me. I'm a shiny, superglued mess of a being, but I'm looking up. I'm looking up. Tell me that you're alright, everything is alright. Oh, please tell me that you're alright. tradition to Fulton Divide. 'Cause I hate the ocean, theme parks and airplanes, talking with strangers, waiting in line. I'm through with these pills that make me sit still. Are you feeling fine? I feel just fine. Tell me that you're alright. Everything is alright. Oh, please tell me that you're alright. Everything is alright. I'm sick of the things I do when I'm nervous, like cleaning the oven or checking my tires or counting the number of towels in the ceiling. Head for the hills, the kitchen's on fire. I used to rely on self-medication. I guess I still do that from time to time, but I'm getting better at fighting the future. Someday you'll be fine, I'll be just fine. Tell me that you're alright. Everything is alright. Oh, but tell me that you're alright. Everything is alright. Give me a reason to end this discussion, to break with tradition, to fold and divide. So let's not get carried or play with the process of elimination. I don't wanna waste your time. Tell me that you're alright. Everything is alright. Oh, but tell me that you're alright. Everything is alright. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
My name is Julia Olton and I'm 17.
I'm Jaron Muters, I'm 17 years old.
My name is Graham Brasher, and I'm 16 years old.
My name is Angelise, and I am 18 years old.
My name's Jordan, I'm 17.
I'm Emma Cyprian, and I am 19 years old.
I'm Dom, I'm 17.
I'm Joy, I'm also 17.
Hi, I'm Julian Locash, and I'm 15.
My name's Sophie, I'm 17 years old.
I'm Lucy Me, I'm 18 in like 2 days.
Hi, my name is Marin, and I'm 17.
I'm Marina, and I'm 18 years old.
Mental health is a huge term.
It's really important, and I think it is really important to everyone.
Mental health to me is keeping your mindset in a place where like you're asking yourself questions. Even if you can't always come up with the answer to them, you kind of like check in with yourself, like how am I doing today?
Being in a state of being calm and being able to just breathe and relax and just be human.
I think of the word introspection, you know, being able to sit back and like have an outside view of your own life.
It's just, I think, an awareness of your like mental state.
Working on improving that is like the most important thing that is running through my head always.
It's not about if you have a mental illness or not.
If you don't have a mental illness, it doesn't necessarily mean that your mental health is going to be perfect 100% of the time.
You might not have like diagnosed anxiety or anything like that, but you can still have poor mental health.
Mental health is stability and balance.
Finding a balance between the ups and downs of life.
Taking breaks, finding peace, taking care of yourself, and happiness with yourself and with others.
I'm a drama major, and so in drama major, we get to express ourselves in a bunch of different ways. For me in particular, I like to direct. I get to learn how other people deal with different emotions.
Directing can kind of push you into feeling better about your own ideas and feeling more confident.
When you're in drama, you get to be completely free, and you get to express yourself creatively, and you get to let out your voice.
It helps to be able to connect and explore different emotions, and obviously theater helps you with that.
I do some theater stuff too, and I think what's amazing about that is the people I met from doing that have had the biggest impact on my life, or at least mental health wise.
So my art is dance, and it kind of connects in a way where if you're feeling like really sad, you can like move like slower or like more like not with your head but with your body.
I'm a photo major at Langley Fine Arts, and through my photography, I like to express the negative or dark feelings that I have with my own mental health journey. So when I'm feeling really, really down, I try to push myself to work through that state. Taking those photos and looking at them once I've completed like a series or whatever, it means a lot to me.
I'm a visual art major, and I draw in every one of my classes, on my hands, like on paper, all over my homework, on the back of my tests. I do that so that I can calm myself, I can think rationally.
I'm a music major at Langley Fine Arts School, and we do a lot of work in collaboration with other people and other students.
My art is music. It is the main source of helping me with my mental health because it's how I outlet everything I'm feeling inside.
It's important for me to have like that kind of outlet.
Through music, I've gotten a lot more confident with myself. Going on stage and like performing or just being able to play music has really helped me like get into like a better frame of mind with myself.
Well, I think writing's a really good way to express difficult feelings. Through stories, I find people can cope with what the real world is like, but also hold on to hope in a time that might be really difficult.
Back before I was a hardcore drama major, I was actually quite afraid of public speaking in terms of being up on a stage, or maybe not just a stage, but just in front of a group of people. That was not a strong suit.
When I was younger, I had a really bad anxiety around like people, social situations. My mother had decided to actually enroll me in dance. Performing and like being in class with the people I didn't know was like eye-opening and empowering for me.
Through drama and through pushing myself, I'm not afraid to go on stage anymore. I'm not afraid to do public speaking. I seek out to do that type of thing. It's one of my favorite things to do now.
Just learning to, you know, not be so scared in front of people. It's a lot easier than it has been because I have the support of other people, like-minded people, doing the same thing that I am.
I really like to sing. That's something I connect to. It's just something that makes you feel lighter and better in general.
I'm diagnosed with severe depression, multiple anxiety disorders, and a post-traumatic stress disorder. So that's a lot.
Well, for the past few years I've been struggling with anxiety and depression. Writing has really helped me get better.
Here at my school, as an art major, I'm also constantly doing art, and that's so beneficial to me, so beneficial to so many others.
Last year, in 2018, I went through a very big depression. I had never experienced that before. I remember, I think it was February, my friends invited me to do a cabaret with them. And just being back with them, rehearsing with them, and then taking part in the cabaret itself did so much to help me accept what I was going through and work through it instead of allowing myself to drown in it.
In grade 11, I had a really rough year.
I had this really small group of friends at school, and I wasn't really happy there.
I felt like everything in my life was crashing all at once.
And then I did a show called 13. It brought me out of my shell, and I felt like I could let myself learn how to be myself and be okay with it.
The final block of the day was going to be drama, and I knew that I couldn't miss it because we had shows coming up and I was directing a scene. I started talking with my group and getting organized. As I watched them, I noticed things that they did that I had told them to do, and even just seeing that and knowing that my actors were putting in that amount of work for me, it made me forget everything that I was feeling previous to that.
I can think of one moment where I was doing a show. I just was standing on the stage and the light was right on me. I felt special and I felt heard. This is where I can be and feel like myself. And it really made me realize, like, whoa, this is so cool what I'm doing right here, right now.
Short answer, yes. Long answer, absolutely.
Yes. I would, definitely.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I would 100% encourage others to pursue the arts.
I don't know who would say no.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the arts.
There's a countless amount of ways that they are amazing.
In the arts, there's something for everyone.
There's so many ways to experience art, and there's so many ways to make it.
To each person, it's an individual experience, an individual way that they connect their personal experiences to how they express themselves in the world.
Getting involved with the arts can be a really good sort of distraction, I guess, from problems, but it can also be a way to share what you're going through.
I highly recommend it. It's a great outlet. It's a great way to get your emotions out, even if you're not maybe fully comfortable talking about it.
It can make you feel like you have a connection to this world that other people are a part of. And having that mutual experience with people has really helped me feel like I belong somewhere.
It's like a whole other community that you have, right?
A lot of arts communities are really supportive, so they're good people to rely on and talk to in hard times.
You'll have specific friends that you make because of music.
I have friends in other arts, and they share with me their experiences and what they do in a day, which to me is really interesting.
I've seen countless numbers of times where people have said how much their specific art, whether it be dance, writing, music, photo, drama, and anything, it's a way to get away from all the other troubles that you might have.
Because it doesn't need to be in like a performance setting, spending time in your house and just like dancing around to music or singing along.
Get into some sort of acting class or singing class or dance class or taking that solo in your choir.
Getting a whole bunch of paint in front of you and a huge canvas and just like throwing the paint on there.
Putting your ideas out there, putting your voice out there in any way you can.
If you love drawing or painting or dancing or singing or anything, just a creative outlet is an excellent way to get through mental illness and work towards mental health and keep your mental health stable.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
How you guys doing? Feeling good?
I'm pretty good, thanks.
What an incredible show so far. Right? All these kids are so talented. I'm so grateful to be part of it. Let's do it.
Lovely weather, right? Can you guys hear this? Is it? No. I think it's volume's up. Yeah?
We can do acoustic. Acoustic version.
Just be very quiet. Saying I love you, it's not the words I want to hear from you.
not I want you. It's not to say, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you feel. More than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know.
What would you do if my heart was torn in two?
More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real.
What would you say if I took those words away?
Then you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you. More than
Now that I've tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hand and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words is all I ever needed you to show. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you. More than words.
You've already met my lovely, lovely
Yeah.
cousin,
Oh,
Maya.
there we go.
There she is. We're gonna do a little, let there be light. Good show so far? Sounded good downstairs, yeah. Should we do a little tune?
Let's do a little tune.
Well, first of all, I'm Benjamin.
Oh,
You
yes.
guys have already met Maya Ray.
Yes. And
Together,
we-
yeah, we're cousins, thank you. We're cousins. We've got a little group. We call ourselves Just Cuz.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys get it. And we do a little song for you guys called "Summer with the Rainbow."
Mm-hmm.
Why did we choose this song, Maya?
You know, just 'cause.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hit him with him twice. All right.
Let's do it. All comfy? Tell them about myself. Well, I'm Maya. I'm in grade 12, so I'm graduating so soon. It's very exciting. I'm super happy to be here tonight. Taylor is a great friend, and she's doing incredible things, and I'm super happy to be raising awareness around youth and mental health. And it's a very important topic that I'm very grateful to be a part of the show. And I thank you all so much for coming and being a part of it too. It means a lot to have you here. Benj, how you doing? The piano's broken? That's fun. Let's do it. Yeah. Feel free to sing along. It's a classic. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. That you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then why can't I? Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Let's hear it for Just Cuz. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, what a voice.
That's absurd.
Well, first of all, I want to wish you all a happy Mental Health Week. Yesterday was the first day of Mental Health Week, and something pretty exciting happened. What happened yesterday?
Yesterday, a cool little website called Be There launched.
Yeah, Be There is a program from jack.org, which Graham and I are both involved with. I'm a speaker with them, and they're all over the country, and their entire thing is to spread the importance of mental health on a peer-to-peer level, which is so very powerful. And what they did was they launched Be There, which is this online program. It's a website, bethere.org, and it's incredible because it has all of this information of how you can be there and support someone who is struggling with their mental health, because it's something that we all come across sooner or later.
Yeah, it's literally just like a step-by-step crash course on how to support your friends with their mental health to the best that you possibly can. There's 5 steps, and you can remember them with a cool little acronym.
SHCC. SSHCC. Say what you see, show that you care, hear them out, check yourself, and connect them with help. And if you want more information on that, go to bethere.org.
It's seriously so easy. Like you can get as many or as little details as you want, but it'll explain everything perfectly.
It's exactly what I try to teach in all of my talks, and now it is accessible for the public, and I could not be happier about that.
Bethere.org.
Anyways, now, also, Toby.
I'm here.
Well, we're going to sing a little song by one of my favorite composers, Jonathan Larson, and I think it really connects with Be There and the Be There movement. It's called Louder Than Words by Jonathan Larson.
Are dangerous. Why does it take an accident before the truth gets through to us? Cages or wings, which do you prefer? Ask the birds. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer. Actions speak louder than words. Try to be our best when we could just get by and still gain. Why do we nod our heads although we know the boss is wrong as rain? Why do we blaze a trail when the well-worn path seems safe and so inviting? How can we travel the dismay and keep from fighting? Cages or wings, ask the birds. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer. Actions speak louder than what does it take to wake up a generation? How can you make someone take up
My name is Rihanna Phillip, and I will be doing some poetry for you all. Am I loud enough? Perfect. Adolescence, the epitome of innocence. Shackles unlatched, ropes untied, white lies like, "You'll be fine," are simply phrases that adults use to protect our precious souls. There are no restraints to the world of imagination that is within us all. Children's souls rumbling, shaking, quaking with excitement. Tiny hands clawing up the rigid structures of play, gripping and clinging to bars. Children are monkeys swinging from trees, breathing in the fresh air of the sea, taking in the world with a lens that slowly gets lost as our minds evolve. Stop. Stay just, please stay a child. Keep your innocence intact, because eventually you will wish that your innocence isn't merely an act. Society is maniacally devious, every insult ingrained in our intuition, leaving innocence to be incapacitated and imagination incapable. The magical fortress of fairy tales and figments fade away to the mush of a manipulated memory. Stop. Stay just, please stay a child. Thoughts that spiral and turn lurch toward each wall of an overwhelmed mind, silently screaming so that someone doesn't notice. Life gets harder, but you have to stay strong. Sometimes it will feel like you're slowly sinking underwater, the weight pressing against empty lungs, suffocating you until your eyes roll back into the darkness of solitude. Don't be afraid. Assignments are just pieces of your brain spat out onto paper, facts forcibly encoded by recall and repetition, words vomited into a screen to fit a number that make or break your career. Tests are pests that loom over you. They crawl around you, creeping with their claws, scratching your face while you try to breathe. Nights are never ending, long at limitless, looming over you as the threat of the next day deepens. To sleep or succeed is the melody that sings, stuck in your head like a hit song that plays too many times. Stop. Stay just, please stay a child. Let your mind roam free, because you have the liberty to be. Run through the phenomenal fields of friendship and let yourself soar swiftly, skimming the soles of your feet on the damp grass. Allow yourself to break free from the chains that are not yet locked, because eventually there will be a time where the shackles seem to only get tighter. Allow yourself to breathe, because in reality, you only get one life here. Thank you.
hello there. That was Showstoppers. Aren't they lovely? Now I want to invite the rest of the company on stage, and we're going to do a little number. And this is the last number of Act 1. So I just wanted to remind you guys that there will be a silent auction out in the lobby during intermission. So please, all of the art is made by students at Langley Fine Arts, which is super cool, and all of the proceeds are going straight to the Kelty Patrick Dennehy Foundation, which provides mental health resources for young people, which is really incredible. Yeah, hope you enjoy.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause if you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know I'll take you. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. Will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Awesome. So I originally, at the last show we did, at this point, I took a moment to actually talk about where the money was going to, talk about the Kelty Foundation and how incredible it is. But tonight we are so lucky that we actually have one of the founders of the Kelty Foundation here with us today. So today I want to take a moment to invite Carrie Dennehy up to the stage. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Can we get a mic stand out here?
I got it all here. I don't know about you, but I don't think we're on Commercial Avenue. I think we're in New York or London. And I kind of feel like a tugboat up here amongst a bunch of beautiful sailing ships. But it's nice to be part of the flotilla anyway. It's an honor to be here. My name is Carrie Dennehy. I'm the co-founder of the Kelty Patrick Dennehy Foundation, along with my wife, Ginny. I'd also like to mention that we're the major financiers for Jack.org in the province of British Columbia, amongst our other accomplishments in the mental health field. Ginny and I are a little out of our league tonight because we don't sing and dance, but we're agile in mental health issues. The reason we're passionate about mental health is because we lost our beautiful son, Kelty, to depression-related suicide in 2001. I'm honored to say a few words this evening. I ask your permission to address you all as foot soldiers and pioneers. Taylor and the performers and the attendees as pioneers and foot soldiers, because I believe it's the pioneers that really ignite the discussion on mental health. Taylor and company, I don't know how much you really know about how important and polarizing it is for you to put on this effort in producing Let's Face It this evening. I need these, actually. There are multiple ways to contribute to improving mental health. Our foundation, Jack.org, the Crisis Center, and the others listed in the program are attempting to seek solutions on many fronts, i.e., suicide prevention, educating educators, supplying resources, funding hospital beds, developing mental health websites, reducing stigma, and working with youth in schools, just to name a few. Your efforts tonight in involving youth is vitally crucial to opening up the discussion on mental health. When you do that, there's a name for it. Leadership. Remember the old adage, there are three kinds of people in the world. Those that make it happen, those that watch it happen, and those that wonder what happened. Other youth, even some of your peers, will take note of this movement and absorb the message that depression, bipolar, anxiety, schizophrenia, etc., are all serious diseases, and unfortunately becoming more common in today's complex world. Hands up out there. How many have ever suffered depression? How many of you know friends or relatives that have suffered? Why? How many of you have lost people because of depression and other related issues? Coast to coast, and Jenny and I have bicycled coast to coast in Canada for the cause. Coast to coast, there's hands up everywhere. It's a devastating situation, to say the least. Secondly, your efforts tonight will help to reduce what many believe is the main barrier to getting solutions: stigma. To me, stigma can mean fear, ignorance, shame, or a combination of all three. Some of those mentioned above, the people who watch things happen, may now take note and at least recognize the seriousness and urgency here. You wouldn't shy away from a friend with a broken arm, would you? But you might not take action if a friend became recluse, or quit sports, or didn't laugh anymore. But you know, in that situation, they would need you more than ever. You recognizing these changes and taking caring, compassionate action to soothe that friend could make a world of difference. There are multiple websites and apps out there right now advising how to react to a friend who may be suffering. If that friend or relative is suicidal, don't be afraid to ask that question. Report it to an appropriate person. It may save their life. That person really doesn't want to die. It's a cry for help. If Ginny and I have one wish tonight, is that each of you keep this evening in memory, and if you ever suspect that any of your pals or relatives may be suffering in silence, it's your duty as a human being to turn on a little compassion and open up a conversation. If you think it's risky losing a friendship, think about how you feel if you lost that friend down the road forever. Don't hesitate to use any of these resources listed in the program. These professionals will help you personally if you are in difficulty, or will pick you up, or will pick up the baton for a friend in need. Tuck the program away in a drawer somewhere. Thank you all again for your thoughtfulness and your heartfelt contribution to our foundation. I saw a saying the other day that stood with me. There's two options in life. There's pain and growth and pain and decay. Thanks for choosing growth. You're awesome. Thank you.
That was so beautiful. Hi guys, I'm Michelle Creber, and I'm going to be doing a new original song called Carry On.
Why don't I give in? Why don't I give up? You wonder, would anyone notice? What do I live for? What do I have now to show my worth? You get so low there
Thank you. Well, I have to follow the previous speech, but I'll do my best. I'm here and honored to be here not only as Taylor's friend, but also as a new ambassador for Kids Help Phone. So I'm going to share some words from them today. For 30 years, Kids Help Phone has been a leader and pioneer in virtual care and e-mental health, being the only national organization that offers professional counseling 24/7 by either phone, live chat, or text. Their mission is to always be open, providing a safe and trusted place for young people in any moment of crisis. Their vision is a future where every kid, teen, and young adult will access support they need when they need it. Their services are anonymous and available in both English and French. In 2018, young people reached out to Kids Help Phone an average of 860 times per day. This new generation is facing new social pressures and long wait times for in-person support. Only 1 in 5 youth who need mental health services can access them. So if you leave this concert feeling inspired and wanting to take action, I would love it if you could go to kidshelpphone.ca/get-involved, and there's lots of information there to check out and action to be taken. And if you know anyone who needs support, please encourage them to visit kidshelpphone.ca or text TALK to 686868. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong, but every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, on the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear. Well, I'm watching people pass, waving through a window.
So much love. All right. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah. All right, this next one. Nice to see you guys, by the way, in the studio.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, lovely. Oh, hi, Lorenzo. Hi. That's my best friend, Lorenzo. This next song is one of our favorites, really. It's an old one. We've been playing together for years. What are they like? Well, we're cousins, so
Yeah.
since we were very little. This is one that's really stand the test of time. So this one's called "Put Your Records On" by Corrine Bailey Ray.
Yeah,
that's right. Great. You guys see that guitar? Yeah.
Three little birds sat on the window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we got it wrong, but it's alright. you think it's strange, girl? Put your records on and tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Blue as the sky, sunburned and lonely. Sipping tea in a bar by the roadside.
Sipping tea in a bar by the roadside.
Don't you let those other boys fool you. I gotta love that Afro hairdo. Maybe sometimes we feel afraid, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Don't you think it's strange, girl? Put your records on, tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down.
I let your head down, baby.
Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Girl, put your records on, tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down.
Clap your hands now, come on.
Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down.
Come on with it.
You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Oh, oh, look, we got some more friends. Come on out, friends. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna do it up an octave. Yeah. Okay. All the colors of the rainbow hidden beneath my skin. Hearts have colors, don't we all know? Red runs through our veins. Feel the fire burning up, inspire me with love, blue and green. I have hope. Inside is not a heart, but
At night, the house is quiet. The buzz of the vents flows smoothly across every room. Empty walls serve as echoes, obscuring the noise into turbulence. Everything is too empty. There are no blankets or pillows to dull the buzzing. No doors to stop its invasion. The house should be quiet, but the ambient vibrations rattle so violently a pen shakes off its nightstand. It echoes. And again. Like a broken metronome, it obscures, it twists, it forms into an incoherent phrase of broken sounds fighting the buzzing for power, shaking the house. The walls can't absorb the sounds, can't dull the ache of each pen tearing into plywood, ripping the metal bars of the vents into doubles, releasing more noise, more buzz, more stress, more possibilities of my brain getting bulldozed into a flattening dump of pleading garbage. But then the noise starts leaking, slowly and consistently like sand in an hourglass, pouring out the window until time runs out. There's no sand left to pour. No more vibrations bouncing around the walls. No more leaking or creaking or buzzing. The air flows soundlessly through the vents. The house is quiet again.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Emma Cyprian, and there was another mental health resource that we wanted to let you know about tonight. Foundry is an online and in-person mental health resource for youth in British Columbia. They offer young people between the ages of 12 and 24 health and wellness resources, services, and support, both online and through service centers in BC. They have service centers in North and West Van, Granville in Vancouver, Kelowna, Campbell River, Abbotsford, Victoria, and Prince George. They also have centers coming soon to Richmond, Terrace, Penticton, and Ridge Meadows. Their website, foundrybc.ca, offers info on mental health, substance use, healthy living, tough topics, and life skills. They also offer access to direct phone calls and online chats, school counselors, and tips on talking to others about mental health.
Stage? Yeah. We're going to invite the band back, and we're going to have a little fun time on stage now. Oh, part? Grab the parts? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I was like, yeah. Cool. We ready to go? Or no, just kidding. We're going to wait for them.
We're going to rock up.
Oh, there you are. Look at her.
Hi, everybody.
We got Ben Heinrich. Yeah. What a cool guy. He's so fun. Over here on bass, we got Luca Carbone-Smith. Here on drums, we got Karl Dejong. And the lovely Izzy with blue hair on guitar.
That's your legal name, right? Izzy with blue hair.
With the blue hair. Awesome. You ready to go?
Tell me what's up, right?
I'm one with the moths I find lingering along my bedroom luminescence. Heat stewed rotten food, litters of punctured in my half-chewed laundry, and any eyes that dare to peek through are amongst only that know what's become of us. Slain either as flecks of dust flung on the sunshine-charred carpeted flooring, or a rabid frenzy, high off the resurrection of life under the artificial light. We thrive in the night, these moths and I, drawn to the fluorescent 4 a.m. timestamp. Here, there's no need to compensate for a lack of vitamin D. In spite or in escape of the summer's suffocating heat, we're drawing the energy we need from only the echoing crisp of parchment paper wings. Scrape, flutter, twitch, worn bed sheets on parchment paper skin. This world of ours orbits about a globe of glass and glow, a self-inflicted solar system hung from the ceiling fan for just us to see. The swirl of hazy air contained is intoxicating. As I lay in the light of day, blanketed in a sheen of sweat, my soaked raw cheeks, stung from the salt pooling into the divot atop my lips, is just enough to nudge my unconsciousness. And behind the dilution of my eyes, the distant breeze of that ceiling fan becomes the needy wax and wane of ocean tides. Primal sensations repressed past the solitude of my walls and windowsill, and I wake, gasping for some oxygen, uncontaminated. I see the door of my room has gone swollen, and moisturizing warmth too blistered to budge. But perhaps my bones have grown too brittle from basking in the afternoon's sunlight, animalistic in its rebellion to peek through the drawn blinds. I suppose I could learn a thing or two from the insurgence of a star, and the brilliance it has to shine its smile down on earth millennia after it's wasted away. But nature and nurture muddle together like pillowcase puddles of sweat and tears, and I'll no longer know which one is holding me hostage in this room anymore. But I can say, on rare summer days, when the clouds and rain stain my space and shadows, the truth jolts up from my gut, to my throat, to my mind, instinctive, no different from an insect to a lamp. In that shining second of clarity, it tells me, my world revolves around a globe of gas and glow, hung in the cosmos for all, but the moths, and their lust for artificial light to find.
Find out just how far I'll go to look like someone you should know. Maybe I'd sing a little better if my features were more sweet. Your mind's already been made up. You saw my number and my number wasn't good enough. I'll write a little better if I'm willing to compete. It's not what I meant when I said that I wanted to be seen. How am I meant to stay on track when each hand I shake will pull me back? Oh, I'll work a little harder, but walk a little less. And in the end, will I feel proud that I grit my teeth and follow the damn crowd? Will I have grown a little empire or made a fucking mess? I'll do it if I have to, hoping for an in-between. It's not what I meant when I said that I wanted to be seen.
A feather is a ton of bricks. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. I don't know. All I can say is this. From now on, I'll try to listen to intuition. Oh, there's magic in our bones. Oh, a north star in our soul. And oh, that remembers our way home. There's magic in our don't have a script for this, but I know the right words exist somewhere, and I just need more time. I know I'm asking for the moon, but I must listen to intuition. Believe me, I only want what's right. Oh, there's magic in our bones. And oh, North Star in our soul. Oh, that remembers our way home. God, it's easy to forget. There's magic in all of this. It's so easy to It's so easy to forget. There's magic in all of this. Oh, there's magic in our bones. Oh, a North Star in our soul. And oh, that remembers our way home. God, it's easy to forget. There's magic in all of this. There's magic in all of this. Hello.
Yeah, as some people in the audience pointed out, my name is indeed Toby. Now, I've been pretty lucky to say that I haven't really had to deal with a lot of mental illnesses that other people are facing. But I've also, like, as everyone has, I've experienced a lot of troubled times and hard days. And it's really important to be able to figure out how to manage your emotions and like kind of learn to appreciate the sad days for what they are in order to gain the ability to appreciate the good days. So I kind of wrote a song about that, which I will play for you shortly. As you might be able to tell from my voice, I'm a little bit sick, so bear with me. Sometimes it feels good to cry. Release the feelings held inside. Although it sounds weird, I know that I need those healthy tears. I feel so desensitized that I never recognized. I need to let go, get on with the show. Now I know. 'Cause how can you know what's good if you don't know what's bad? How can you know that you're happy if you've never been sad? Some tears once in a while. Make room for your smile. Don't keep it within you. You don't have to pretend that you're happy when you're not. Just know that it ends. You let it mend itself with time. Free yourself from the sadness. Make room for the joy. It might take some practice, but believe it's worth your while. 'Cause how can you know what's good if you don't know what's bad? How can you know that you're happy if you've never been sad? Some tears once in a while. Make way for your smile. Don't keep darkness within you. Make room for the light. Don't keep darkness within you. Make room for the light.
Hi. Hi. So I got the pleasure of organizing the silent auction, and the winners are Noriko McKee and Pierre Reed. So go to the silent auction table to pick up your prizes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lily. Lily organized the silent auction all by herself, and she is wonderful. I want to invite the entire cast on stage right now to join us. Come on out. Come on out, friends. Yeah. First off, I want to thank all of these incredible, incredible artists and performers. Without all of you, this would have never been possible, so thank you all for jumping on board this crazy, crazy idea. I have a list of thank yous because I do not want to forget anyone, but please excuse me if I do. First off, I want to thank my family for just being my biggest supporters. I have so many of my family here tonight, and I'm so, so grateful for all of you for just supporting me in everything. I could not be luckier. Thank you. Second, I want to thank Carrie and Ginny Dennehy, who were so gracious and actually came to the event tonight, just for supporting this event and just helping sponsor it. It's been incredible, and I could not ask for more support. Thank you so much for all you do. It is so, so appreciated. I also want to thank Andy and Cheryl Szocs and the Szocs Foundation for their incredible support. They wanted to be here so much with us tonight, but they unfortunately could not So they decided to make an incredible, incredible donation of $7,500, which will all go straight to the Kelty Foundation, which I'm so excited about. I want to thank Uncle Perry for supporting this. Where are you, Uncle P? Oh, he's gone. Oh, Uncle P's gone. But Uncle P has just supported this and me through Showstoppers for so long. Are you playing me out? Don't do that. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, so kind. I want to thank the school district 35, for supporting this project and helping provide the theater in Langley, the music department for providing us the equipment and everything, Mr. Bonner for excusing everyone from class today. How incredible. But also just supporting this project since day one. Yeah, how awesome. Mr. Storsley, who has been, he's an incredible, incredible person, but he's also supported this project since day one, and I have had weekly meetings with him, making sure that this happens because it is so important. And last but not least, certainly not least, I want to thank Jamie Reber, our incredible, incredible stage manager. Oh my goodness. Where's Jamie? Can she come out here, please? Okay, I want to tell you a little bit about Jamie. She has volunteered her time for this, and without her, this would have never happened, and I'm so grateful. Oh my goodness. I have been meeting Skype meetings every week with her for months now, and I would go into every Skype meeting freaking out and like, oh my goodness, how is this going to come together? But I would come out of every single meeting being like, I can do this. This can, and it's all because of Jamie. Jamie, where are you? Where is she? Are you up in the booth? Oh my goodness, these flowers are for you. I can't hold these flowers. They're yours. Okay, no, I can't. Okay, we'll keep them. I'll give them to you after the show. I adore you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. And I want to thank all of you for coming out and supporting this show. Thank you. I'm going to pass this over to my lovely, lovely friend, Ben Millman. Do you have a mic there? Okay, I'm just going to go throw away this mic.
Taylor doesn't know about this, but on behalf of everybody, we got these flowers for you. Taylor has brought in all this amazing talent, and if Taylor hadn't put this show together, I probably wouldn't have met half the people who I've made friends with. And we are really gonna miss you next year. Graham has some words.
No, we seriously just want to say a huge thank you for doing this. This is all you. You brought this together. It was your idea, and you put so much into this, and so much is coming out of it that everyone here can see.
You made this happen.
Absolutely, yeah. So just from everyone here on stage and off stage and at the last show, and everyone who helped out along the way, thank you so much.
Got it? Okay, what are we doing?
Check. How you guys doing? One more round of applause for all the fantastic people on stage here today. Can you believe it? Hey, can you believe this? Can you believe it? Lorenzo, can you believe this? I can't even believe it. All right, you guys. So I haven't given the blessing to close this show. Thanks. I want to tell you guys a little story. Can we get the mic a little louder? check it out. I gotta be real with you guys. So the last show that we were doing, we had one last week. I think it was on Tuesday, and I got a very unfortunate call that morning. It was supposed to be the same set. I got the night before, I went over to my girlfriend's house, and she was there crying. She had broken her foot. She was gonna do a dance, so she couldn't come. So then me and my cousin, who you guys saw today, we were gonna do 2 songs, and then she got strep throat that morning, and it was just such a mess. So I gave Taylor a call, and she really helped me out. She had a really good message, and so I wrote a little song about that message. I performed it last time, and I thought I'd perform it for you guys now. Will you guys be all right with that? Yeah, all right? Okay, sweet, all right. All right, so, but here's the thing. For this one, I cannot do it by myself, so I want everybody to be up on their feet, clapping, snapping, singing along. That's right. Oh, hold on. Wait. You guys, you'll know when it comes. You guys, can we get everybody like 3 steps this way so I can see everybody? This is going to be sweet. Can I just get mic up a bit and piano up a bit? Thank you very much. All right, so we have never done it with this group of people before. We got a new sax player. No one knows what's going on. We're about to have a rockin' time. Are you guys ready? Oh, yeah. All right. This one's called We Gon' Be All Right. I'll play you guys in. I got a little story to tell you guys. I woke up last Tuesday morning. Everything was doing okay. The sun was up and shining, and the clouds had all gone away. I stretched a stretch and yawned a yawn and said, man, this is gonna be great. Cause let's face it, it's happening today. Then I got a call from my cousin. She sounded kinda stressed. She said, your girlfriend broke her foot and I got strep throat, so you gotta do a song by yourself. Okay, bye. And I said, oh shit, that sucks a lot. Sucks a lot, it really sucks a lot. And it damn sucks. So I called up my friend Taylor. I said, hey girl, here's what's up. She said, don't you worry, Benjamin. I know you're out of luck, but I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. Hear me now, I said, I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. I changed it up, here. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. I sing it there now. I got this feeling that we're gon' be alright. Drums, come on. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. Up clap your hands. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. I sing it to me. This feeling that we gon' be alright. Oh, I got this feeling that we. Let me sing it. Check it out. I woke up this morning and it's gonna be alright. Oh, I woke up this morning and it's gonna be alright. Yeah, I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning. Yes, I woke up this morning. I said it's gonna be alright. Well, I drove all the way out to Langley. I said it's gonna be alright. I drove all the way out from Vancouver to Langley. I said it's gonna be alright. Oh, I drove out to Langley. I drove on out to Langley. I drove out to Langley. I said it's gonna be alright. Everybody now, I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. I sing it to me. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. Come on. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. Clap your hands. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. Just drums. I want to hear just drums right here. Keep those hands clapping, alright? Oh, when I'm done. Alright, I want y'all to sing this with me. You guys know it. Go, let's go. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. Sing it to me. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. Let me hear. A little louder now. Alright. Really quiet. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. Really quiet. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. A little louder. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. Bring it up. I got this feeling that we gon' a little louder. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. I sing it. A little louder now, y'all. Got this feeling that we gon' be. As loud as you can, come on. We're gonna bring it right back. 1, 2, 3, go! I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. Oh, come on! I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. I got this feeling that we gon' be. Alright, bring it down. Alright, y'all. It looks like we brought some friends along here. What's your name again, man? It's Sam. You guys want to hear my friend Sam blowing the trumpet? Are you ready? Hit it, Sam. 1, 2, 3, come on! In the jean jacket, that's my man Bryce. Bring it down. That's my man Bryce. He's got a little horn. You guys want to hear him play? You want to hear him play? I said 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, oh. Now that's my very close friend Toby on the saxophone. You want to give it a Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna start with just piano. Just me and Toby. Let's hear it. Come on. Yeah. Oh, come on. You can clap your hands now. Keep it going, baby. Keep going, y'all. Don't stop it now. Go. Turn me over here. Hold on, turn it down a little bit. Let's keep doing it. What did you guys just say? What was that? You want to hear me solo? Hold on, guys. Please, come on. 1, 2, 3, come on. We're almost done. Keep it going, keep it going. I've heard everybody solo. I haven't got a chance to blow myself. I haven't heard you guys yet, though. I want to hear you guys sing a little bit. We're gonna do a little repeat after me, all right? Keep those drums going, keep it going. Let's go with this. I said a do, a do, do. I said a do, yeah. I said do, I hit it bound. I can't hear you. I said scuba-dooba-doop, yeah. Hey, I said we gonna be alright. I said I know we gonna be alright. I said let's face it, it's happening tonight. And I know we're gonna be alright. Alright, I said I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. I sing it to me. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. Clap your hands now. I got this feeling that we gon' be. Should we take it home? Don't stop now. 1, 2, 3. Now we gon' be alright. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. I got this feeling that we gon' be alright. I'm feeling strong. Said I got this feeling. Ooh, play it to me, baby. Oh, I got this feeling. Come on. That it's gonna be.